24 T20Is, 18 of them being on field, six of them being TV umpire. Also officiated women's T20Is. He's done 9 of those, so plenty of experience for him. And as a batter, when you get struck and you obviously feel that the ball's doing a little too much or perhaps more than you think it is, and you're always in disagreement. The bowler thought it was out, the batter didn't think it was out. And that's usually how it goes, and the umpire is stuck in between the two. And he has to make a decision. Well, it was very close indeed. But it's the end of Saeed Aziz, the skipper, and the man that we've spoken about earlier. Ahmed Faiz walks out to the middle with almost as if he's got a point to prove. Shaidur.
Yes, absolutely. He has been representing Malaysia for many years, and then he was dropped. Didn't get to play in the first 3 games. Haziq Aiman replaced him, who didn't have the best of outings, and then he made his way back into the side. And the first match that he played against Hong Kong, China, scored 40 runs in no time. And then now here he is once again. And wonderful career for him.
Certainly, Ahmed Faiz, the right-handed batter, skippered Malaysia under-19 in the World Cup in 2008. And he's been a part of the national circuit since then. Oh, this is Upish. Just wide of the fielder at mid-on. And, well, now let's start that. Usually very calm and composed is Ahmed Faiz. And he's also he's got the desire to be a sports science lecturer. If he couldn't become a professional cricketer, glad he is still a professional cricketer. And he's quite involved with a lot of development that happens around Malaysia. Shaidur, you can tell us more about that.
Yes, absolutely. I think he has been a coach for quite some time. And he has been training the kids in a Bukit Jalil school, one of the schools in Malaysia. Oh, meanwhile, Aslam Khan continues to punish the bowlers, this time only with one hand.
Well, Aslam Khan is doing some pretty extraordinary things with the bat there, with sometimes 2 hands on it and sometimes 1.
But the result is still the same. He managed to get a boundary even with that. So after 5 overs, it's 48 for 1. Well, coming back to Ahmed Faiz, yes, he has been a wonderful ambassador for cricket in Malaysia. He's been working with the development for the kids, and well, he has been given a name. It's a Captain Marvel. That's what people call him in Malaysia. He has been around for so many years, and definitely is someone who likes to take the charge, and he likes to be under the spotlight.
Well, those of you who enjoy comics or the superhero movies, you'll understand why that's such a privileged title. He's batting on 1 of 2. He's back to his calm, collected self, just nudges that into the mid-wicket region. And he'll be looking to just give Aslam Khan the strike back here, wouldn't he?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's the time for him to just get some runs under his belt first, because we know that that's the way he likes to bat. He likes to spend some time earlier on, then he accelerates as he faces more deliveries.
Well, 91 matches and T20Is for Ahmed Faiz. Swing and a miss there from Aslam Khan. 78 innings, he scored over 1,700 runs, with the highest being 105. So, plenty of experience out in the middle. And he's got the young, exciting talent of Aslam Khan, with the superhuman strength of several men, as you've seen him hit, and hand-eye coordination that's almost magical. with that shot that he played of Harsh Venkatram.
Yes, absolutely. You have two batters out there who are completely the opposite directions. Well, different poles. One at the north, one at the south. One shows pure aggression, the other is an example of calmness.
Absolutely. One is on a pilgrimage, one is sprinting towards the finish line.
I think it only adds more flair and versatility in the batting lineup. We have seen Malaysia having a lot of all-rounders as well. One of them coming in, which I was mentioning about in the previous games, Amir Azim, is also an exciting talent. Then we have Sharvin Muniandi, who has just played his 100th international game in the previous one. He's on 101 games. Not to forget Virendip Singh, who will be playing his 100th T20I today. So a lot of experience, a lot of youngsters who have played 50 to 100 games in almost no time.
Certainly, that's the amount of cricket that Malaysia have been playing recently. And just another personal milestone on one of the names you mentioned, Sharvin Muniandi, is not far away from runs with the bat. And so he'll be itching to get out there. Since the start of this tournament, he hasn't got a bat. That's because the Malaysian top order has been absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, that's heaved away on the onside. And will run away for a boundary. Well, Aslam Khan, you can't stop him, especially when he's in a mood like this. Well, coming back to Sharvin Muniandi, he was batting there with 5 runs short of his 1,000 international runs. And the team needed 19 runs. And it was Virendip Singh, if I remember, who hit those 2 huge sixes to end the match. And since then, Sharvin Muniandi has been waiting for his chance to get out to bat. But I'm pretty sure he's happy not to go out there as long as the team is winning. Personal milestones come second.
That's another very good-looking shot straight to Aritra Datta, who's been reintroduced into this playing 11. Played one of the earlier games in the tournament, then was benched in favor of the youngsters. Same with Hari Krishna Kukreja. But Singapore opting to go for making the couple of changes and opting to go for experience. And I think it's the right call in a must-win game where Malaysia, who were put into bat.
Oh, that's a wild delivery down the leg. Well, for the first time in this tournament, Harsh Venkatram has not been at his best. We have seen him providing that early breakthrough in almost every single occasion that he came to bowl.
Oh, we do say you're allowed to have at least one off day. He's had a brilliant tournament. And he's found ways to contribute towards the team cause, either with ball in hand or bat. And today, however, he's been welcomed by Aslam Khan. That's hit into the leg side, not quite off the middle. Malaysia have continued to bat at a very accelerated rate. 6 overs complete. It's the end of the power play. 56 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket, that of the skipper Saeed Aziz. And immediately, once we're out of the power play, Manpreet Singh brings himself back on.
Well, we have seen Aslam Khan getting starts. We've seen it probably the 3rd time in this series where he scored more than 30 runs. But then he needs to convert one of those innings to a big one. We know his power hitting ability. So once in a while, he needs to keep his calm and try to spend more time out there in the middle. It will only do good to him and his career and his stats as well. Well, he definitely has the potential, but consistency will be key. Yes, he's playing all those impactful innings right up the order, But as an opener, you need to score big runs, especially on the right occasion. Oh, he goes inside out. That's aerial once again. Just short of the fielder. Well, good delivery there from Manpreet Singh. The wild throw there from Mason Cherry.
I think teams need to really account for that Astro when they throw the ball in from that boundary. And the keeper, yes, it's his job to collect all the wayward throws, but that just adds an extra element of danger. Oh, that's a beautiful looking sweep shot from Ahmed Faiz. You can see the Malaysian dugout. They're absolutely ecstatic.
Well, that was a shot of class from Ahmed Faiz. Beautifully swept. And even with that slight bit of aggression, he still looks very calm out there. And that's a relaxed Malaysia dugout. Well, why not? They have won 4 out of 4. That's the coach on your extreme right, Coach Bilal. Definitely, he's someone who will be very happy with how Malaysia played this tournament so far.
Going back to Aslam Khan, Shaidur, you're talking about him getting starts. He averages 17.46 in T20Is. And we've known him to get starts, get quick starts, gets the job done. But as an opener, if you want to cement your spot, you want to be able to convert every 4th or 5th innings into a big score. And he has the ability, he has the shots, he has access to the entire ground. And even when miss hits like that land safe, got a bit of luck running your way, you want to try and maximize that and get yourself to a big score.
Yes, absolutely. I think he just needs one big innings to change his way of thinking. Meanwhile, Ahmed Faiz, well, what a busy cricketer he has been. Someone who loves to run hard between the wickets. And a single to end the over after 7. It's 64 for 1 Malaysia.
Well, Saeed Aziz and Aslam Khan opened the innings after they were put into bat by Manpreet Singh in Singapore. Saeed Aziz getting the 15 of 10. Aslam Khan, who was at one point 10 of 10, is now 33 of 26. And, well, the resurgence of Ahmed Faiz is very clearly evident. 8 of 6 for him, as Malaysia are 64 for 1 after 7 overs. And Aslam Khan, we spoke about his average. He strikes at a rate of 154.11. He scored of his 262 runs, 25 fours and 18 sixes. Fair to say he deals a lot in boundaries.
Yes, absolutely. And I think we have seen it ourselves, experience it firsthand. Well, ever so impressive Kabir Barelia comes into ball. I've been very impressed with him. Well, he's someone who can turn the ball, and then when the googly or the wrong one comes in, we have seen batters struggle against him as well. So I think it will be a good contest for the youngster to go against two very good bowlers. Oh, what a delivery there. It went through Ahmed Faiz. Well, coming back to that batting scorecard that we have just watched, if I count the number of all-rounders, apart from Aslam Khan, Ahmed Faiz, and the wicketkeeper Ainul Hafiz. Oh, he's cleaned him up. Well, Kabir gets the experienced Ahmed Faiz. Again, we spoke about the googly, the one that goes the other way, and Ahmed Faiz was probably playing for the spin, but the ball just went back. Look at that. Pitch outside off stump and hit middle.
So, one of the things you want to keep in mind when you're playing the sweep shot, you either want to sweep it from outside your pads on the leg side or outside your pads on the off side. When your feet are in line with the ball, it's always a whole lot harder to sweep. And just finding himself in a very awkward position there as he was looking to sweep. That's well bowled to Kabir Barelia, nonetheless. A very important wicket. It'll slow things down slightly for Malaysia, but not as long as Aslam Khan is out there.
Well, in walks Virendip Singh playing his 100th T20 international. Another personal milestone for the young and dynamic Virendip Singh. Well, he also holds the record for the most number of Player of the Match awards, 21, out of which 2 came in this tournament.
He is an exceptional talent for Malaysia throughout the years, more so in recent past. He's established himself with some dominance across all formats. Plays for Malaysia currently, played for the under-19s as well. Also played a bit of franchise cricket for the Sharjah Warriors and Surrey Jaguars.
That's well bowled once again. This time he bowled the leg spinner. And this is a good mix-up. Smart thinking by Kabir.
Oh, that's well played. It's going to race away. It will. Boundary for Virendip Singh. Well, we did say it'll be his 100th game, but he's also ever so close to 3,000 runs in T20Is. He's currently on 2,923. So one big innings away from what will be another feather in the cap for Virendip Singh.
Absolutely 77 runs required to get there. Now 73 after that boundary. In fact, 72 after that single.
Well, we're going to start counting down, are we, Shaidur? That's a lot of math while we try and call the game. That's the end of the over, though.
Well, a lot of actions happening. It's not allowing us to settle down with numbers.
Records falling, records being set. Well, Samoa, we saw earlier this morning, play some phenomenal cricket. Kept Hong Kong, China on the edge of their seats. In the end, Hong Kong, China, with the experience that they have and some exuberance of youth. Kalhan with the top knock. Nizakat Khan providing the stability through that middle order after they lost their skipper. So, it's been, all in all, a wonderful tournament here in Singapore.
Well, opening the face of the bat, slight misfield, and that will be another boundary here for Virendip Singh. Again, opening the face of the bat, that was a quicker delivery.
Check out that fielder on the left of your screens, on his heels there. Not alert, not anticipating. Youngster, young man, you're looking to play for your nation. You've got to be anticipating that better. In the words of the best fielder, who I consider, this is subjective, not fact, Jonty Rhodes, anticipation is 100% in your control. You don't need to be coached that.
Yes, absolutely. And these are youngsters. Well, we have been praising all the teams, but let's talk about Samoa, who has taken us by surprise. And they have produced 2 wonderful games. First against Singapore yesterday, which was a nail-biter. And then today against Hong Kong, China. Oh, meanwhile, that's execution and improvisation to its very best. And Virendip Singh picks up another boundary in here.
Are we continuing to count down, Shaidur?
I think we'll leave that. Let's talk about Samoa first.
Certainly. Their progress has been very steady and very, beg your pardon, not steady. It's been almost an absolute going up, an incline that is unmatched. And throughout this series, they've had the experience. They gained that in the first couple of games. That's driven through the offside. There is protection. In the 2 games that they played against Singapore yesterday afternoon and against Hong Kong, China this morning, they've definitely impressed us. And we can only wish them all the very best in their endeavors. And they've got one more game tomorrow.
Well, and if they can win that, that will definitely be the best, the icing on the cake for them. Well, meanwhile, coming back here live, Malaysia has been dominating with the bat throughout this series. most of the batters, especially Virendip Singh, Aslam Khan. These are batters who have performed right from match 1. Well, coming back to Singapore, I think we have to give a lot of credit to Singapore as well, and the Singapore Cricket Association for such wonderful arrangement. It's the Asia Pacific Cricket Champions Trophy. Oh, what a shot. That's effortless. Oh, that's huge. Aslam Khan once again. He moves on to 39. And that's the curator who needs to get a lot of credit as well. Robin, for making the pitch. I think the pitch is here wonderful, batting friendly, and the true bounce, and the outfield has been electrifying throughout the tournament as well. So these are wonderful arrangements here.
Well, our umpire at this end, Mr. Anand Natarajan, has done quite a few games as well. He's done 1 ODI, 11 T20s, 18 women's T20Is, and 3 List A games. So plenty of experience for him as well. The umpires, they've had quite a bit to deal with through the course of this tournament.
That's beautifully bowled once again. This is a very good start.
Well, the weather has changed yet again, Chaidur. The sun came out for just a brief while, and the clouds have taken over yet again. Haven't seen any dark ones pass by, but quite a lot of cloud covering. He's gone down the ground. This ball is in the stratosphere. It's probably in the 6th floor of that building behind. And, well, I think this is another one that Aslam Khan has lost, while the umpires look for a replacement. And this could possibly be drinks as well. Mind you, we are scheduled for drinks at the end of the 10th over. The umpires have called drinks in an attempt to save time. Singapore won the toss and chose to bowl first. Malaysia are making merry here of these conditions. We'll take a short break here in the comm box and come back to you with the rest of this innings.
Well, we're here back live after a short drinks break. Well, before we went into the break, Aslam Khan played a huge 6 over the bowler. Well, he swings once again, and that beats the fielder. That's 10 of 2 deliveries. Well, Kabir has been bowling well, but then you cannot be bowling there to Aslam Khan right up there in his slot, and he punishes. Well, Aslam Khan moves on to 49 of just 29 deliveries. and just plays that with soft hand. He's running hard and he will get to his 50. That's 50 for Aslam Khan of just 30 deliveries. A wonderful knock. Well, he has been hitting the cricket ball for fun. That's the only way he knows. He was 10 of 10 deliveries, and since then, he has scored 40 of the next 20. Well, Aslam Khan, if he can bat the full 20 overs, he might be getting a century as well. Can cut away straight to the fielder. No runs there. Well, a decent over here. It's a good comeback after that 6 and 4. Well, Virendeep Singh uses his feet. Oh, desperate dive there, but it will reach the boundary. This time it's Virendeep Singh. Well, that brings up the 100 as well. 102 for 2 after 10. Well, Malaysia once again getting on the roll. Virendeep Singh just dancing down the track, hitting it straight over the bowler. Well, it was a wonderful attempt by the fielder. He was never going to get there. Well, the tone is set for Malaysia, and they will be looking to score big here. Well, Manpreet Singh will need to put on his think tank and find a solution. He needs wickets here. Singapore will need wickets, especially the wicket of Aslam Khan, who's looking extremely dangerous out there. 50 of just 30 deliveries. Well, we have seen 2 centuries from Hong Kong, China, 1 from Samoa, but we haven't seen a century yet from the Malaysian side. Yes, obviously because they were chasing in all the 4 games. Oh, that's huge. That's when Miles, and that's on a flight back to the Kuala Lumpur.
Well, Aslam Khan is playing an absolute blitz of an innings here. He's just gaining in momentum, showing no signs of slowing down. Akshay Puri bowling that from well behind the crease. That's gone even further past, landing on the covers there.
Well, sheer power. Absolutely muscled. Well, he celebrated after hitting that 6, which mattered to him more than his 50, I guess. Oh, this played softly onto the onside. Well, Aslam Khan is not the batter, will run hard between the wickets. Well, he does the talking with the bat, and especially when he's just standing there and hitting the ball.
Going back to Aslam Khan, I thought we were talking about him earlier with his average and his strike rate. His strike rate is very suited for this format. We were talking about him getting starts but not able to convert it to big scores. Meanwhile, Virendeep Singh cuts another one into the gap. That races away backward a point for another boundary. Well, Malaysia shifting gears, and we're only into the 11th over.
Well, I won't be surprised if Aslam Khan gets to 100 and Virendeep Singh gets to its 3,000th run as well. Both are looking good. Well, a happy Malaysian dugout, and there's the coach giving some words of wisdom. Oh, that's smart there. Akshay Puri saw him changing his stance.
Aslam Khan 57 of 32, Virendeep Singh 25 of 12. A bit of cat and mouse going on here between Virendeep Singh and Akshay Puri. In the end, just deciding to play that into the leg side, pick up a single. I'll tell you what, this innings from Malaysia. They've consistently managed to keep that run rate in excess of 10 and over.
Yes, we have seen them doing the same throughout the tournament, where they were given targets of more than 100, which they chased down in 9.2 and 9.4. Oh dear, what a huge six once again from Aslam Khan.
Well, that, I believe, is unfair that it's only 6 runs. That has gone a long way. Mind you, there are 3 grounds here at the Singapore National Cricket Ground. One behind us, one to the back right of us. And that landed in a different postcode. Akshay Puri, well, he's been treated quite harshly. He's bowled well. But Aslam Khan, dear oh dear, he's causing some damage to this ball.
It's absolutely, the numbers don't justify how well Akshay Puri has bowled. Well, some great hitting here from the Malaysian batters, especially that man on screen, Aslam Khan.
Watchfully played. Well, deft touch here. Is it going to run away? Well, Manpreet Singh, some fancy footwork. Pulls it inside the boundary.
Well, he just walks through that second run. As I said, he's not someone who likes to run between the wickets. He thought that that ball will be going for another boundary. But Manpreet Singh is pretty quick. End of the over. After 11, it's 122 for 2. Malaysia are going at 11 runs per over. Well, the 2 batters out there, they're scoring runs effortlessly. They're making things look so easy on the eye. Sometimes I feel like even I could be a good batter looking into them, but I'm pretty sure the moment I go there, I won't be able to see any of those deliveries, especially from someone like Harsh Venkatram.
Shaidur, I think let's stick to our seats in the comm box, Shaidur. I think it's very comfortable in here. And we'll leave the entertainment to these guys out there.
Oh, that's beautifully flicked off the pads once again. Virendip Singh is just playing that anchor role, and we have not seen him do that. Most of the times he's the one who takes the lead, but it's that kind of an innings from Aslam Khan. He's batting on 65 of just 34 deliveries.
Both these batters striking close to 200. Slow delivery, picked up. It's falling short of that sweeper. Everything going Malaysia's way here. Pranav Sudarshan reintroduced into the attack. Picked up 1 for 11.
Another slow delivery this time. Virendip Singh just squeezes that into the gap. Another long chase here, and Harsh Venkatram does well. Keeps it down to 2. Again, delicate touch once again. Virendip Singh just showing his class.
At the non-striker's end, you see Aslam Khan there on his haunches. He's not going to be looking forward to running too many runs. Virendip Singh, on the other hand, he'll push Aslam Khan. Perhaps telling Virendip Singh, maybe next time hit it a little harder. Need some help, take my bat.
A low full toss, again well played. That reminds me of someone like the Sehwag. I've seen one of his interviews where he said that he hate uh, batting with someone like Akash Chopra, who used to hit the ball that just stopped in front of the boundary and they had to run for singles and doubles. And he's someone who believed in scoring boundaries and not in running. So it reminds me of Aslam Khan as well. I think they are pretty similar and pretty aggressive in nature. Oh, that stand and delivered, and another six here for Aslam Khan. Look at that. How easy he made that look.
Well, I can tell you what, it's not the easiest of shots. Off the back foot, over mid-off, all the way for six. There's a lot of moving parts that need to go right in order to pull that shot off. And, well, we remember that last ball six, not last ball six, but the six that Virat Kohli hit down the ground off the back foot. And this is not down the ground, but slightly towards mid-off. Still an equally good shot.
That's absolutely muscled. Well, I can feel bad about that ball that's taking the hammering from Aslam Khan.
In some time, the umpires are going to have to put that ball through that measuring device to check if the shape is okay. It's being punished to all parts of the ground. 12 overs gone. Malaysia 134 for 2. Singapore need to find a breakthrough here. That's the only way they're going to stem the flow of runs, which are currently leaking through all pores.
Yes, and I think it will allow Manpreet Singh to try out his part-time bowling options as well, as he has not opted to go for too many bowlers. We have seen he has gone for maximum 5 or 6. Well, you need to have minimum 5 of them, but usually have gone towards 6 bowlers every innings. So he doesn't have that luxury of too many options. But well, Malaysia has plenty. Oh, that was close to the stumps, and just to make things worse, that will run away for another boundary. How could you get that away from the stumps?
Well, that's just rubbing salt into the wounds of Singapore. Kabir Barelia, very unlucky not to have the wicket of Aslam Khan. On the other hand, fortune favouring the brave, and Aslam Khan has been absolutely brave this innings. 77 of 38. Cautiously played into the leg side. Another rare dot delivery from Aslam Khan.
Well, we have seen some entertaining batting all throughout the day, starting from match 1, Samoa versus Hong Kong, China, where Darius Visser got to 110 of just 60, and now Aslam Khan is playing a similar role. 77 of 39 deliveries.
Absolute entertainment with the bat, mind you. Some good spells of bowling as well. But it has been a day of the willow. And this occasion, not off the middle of the willow. Fielder getting under it, and a wonderful catch by Gideon, who picked up the player of the match in yesterday afternoon's game.
Yes, a confident looking man there. I was the one who interviewed him, and a very well judged catch. But take nothing away from Aslam Khan. What an innings from him. Look at that. That ball was in the air for quite some time. And beautiful judgment. The ball was dropping on him, and he ensured that he took it safely. Well, Aslam Khan will be disappointed not to get to that 100. But again, a wonderful innings, and the dugout applauds the effort from the young opener for Malaysia. Well, there you can see the captain clapping. Well, I'm sure they were entertained, and so were we.
Well, that was definite entertainment at its finest. And well, you could see quite a few players from the Malaysian dugout giving him a pat on the back. Well deserved. He's gotten Malaysia off, firstly, off to a very good start after they lost Saeed Aziz early on. And then he's got them into a very strong position here, midway through the 13th over. And Shahadat Ramli walks out to the middle, joins Virendeep Singh. Shahadat Ramli loves the sweep shot. And it'll be an interesting contest here. Kabir Barelia likes to bowl the wrong one. That's the quicker one. And Ramli gets off the mark with a single. And Kabir Barelia, well, credit to him for picking up that wicket of Aslam Khan.
Yes, I think Kabir has been very impressive today. He leaked 26 runs, but then took those two important wickets. He's got rid of Ahmed Faiz, who was in form, and Aslam Khan as well. Oh, another good delivery. This time he's testing Virendeep Singh. Well, Shahadat Ramli has a very cool head on his shoulders. So he's someone who can really nudge the ball around and get the strike back to Virendeep Singh. Again, oh, deviating off the AstroTurf. Well, Pranav did well to stop that. End of the over, 139 for 3.
Well, we'll see another bowling change. The more experienced Harikrishna Kukreja coming in to bowl his first over to Shahadat Ramli, who's batting on 1 of 1. This is the 6th bowler to be used. Good start. Just back of a length around that 4th stump line. He'll have to mix it up though. He's got Virendeep Singh on strike at the moment. And any length to Virendeep Singh is going to disappear. He's got those long levers. 140 comes up with that single. Just gets up on his toes and plays it towards mid-wicket. They'll come back for 2. Brilliant running here from Ramli and Singh.
Well, Shahadat Ramli and Virendeep Singh, they are electrifying fast between the wickets. Even a live wire like Mason was not able to stop that second run. And I think one of the features of Shahadat Ramli is he can even nudge around the good deliveries. Oh, that's huge. Once again, that's picked up very early and that's out of here.
Oh, we did say can't bowl length to the likes of Virendeep Singh. And that was in the slot. Did not need a second invitation. Well, he's definitely getting his cardio steps in for the day.
Well, Robert, I think it has been a very tough day for the umpires as well. To signal all those boundaries, we have seen the batters hitting boundaries for fun today.
Certainly, more so from the bat of Aslam Khan. Put a couple of deliveries, if not more, out of the park. Virendeep Singh doing something similar on that occasion. Slower through the air this time from Hari. Driven down to mid-off. Well, Virendeep Singh batting on 39 of 21. Well, he's just the man you want out there heading into the death overs, the last 5, to get you going. And will we get to see Sharvin Munyandi walk out there to the middle, Shaidur?
Well, the way these two are batting, I hope he gets an opportunity, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind if these two can carry the bat on. Well, they still have a lot of batters in the lineup. Even the new intake, Sharvin, apart from Sharvin, it's Amir Azim as well, who can bat. That's Vijay only. Well, Sharvin is ready from ball 1, I believe. Still waiting to go out there.
150 coming up with that single. The previous one. Virendeep Singh gets himself to 40. Closes out the 14th. 151 for 3. Sharvin Munyandi will be itching to get out there. But he'll want this partnership to go on for as long as it can, because it's a good one. Malaysia on course to hit 200 and then some. Hari Krishna Kukrej's first over conceding 12. Kabir Barelia, he's been the standout bowler for Singapore. Dealing in singles at the moment.
Well, the run rate never went down than 10. Still very hefty. And they're scoring quick runs here, Malaysia. Well, Virendeep Singh, even though he scored 40 of 22, he hasn't looked that quick. Oh, that was hit absolutely like a tracer bullet towards the bowler. And he did well. That definitely will hurt.
I hate to say it, Shaidur. I hate to say it. That was a drop chance. He did well to protect himself. But I hate to say it.
Well, Robert, you're being too critical. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Elegance there from Shahzad Ramli.
Oh, well, Kabir Barelia, his hand still stinging from that previous one. And it is the bowling arm as well, the bowling hand as well. Shahzad Ramli hitting this one where there is nobody to stop it. Beautiful looking shot, inside out, up and over. 1 bounce, 4.
Well, you being such a critic, I wonder, Robert, I wish good luck to your students. You being a coach, you can be very harsh on them, yeah?
Well, that's hit into the leg side. He's got hold of it. He's got hold of all of it. Maximum for Shahzad Ramli. Well, he joins the party and says, Virendeep Singh, you can rest at the non-striker's end. I've got this. Not being very harsh on Kabir Barelia. But technically, the ball was hit upish into the hands and out of the hands. Considered a drop chance. Yes, it was point blank. Very little reaction time. Technically, it will go down as a drop chance. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he should have taken it. He did well to save himself. So we'll leave that to rest.
Well, I rest my case here, Robert. Let's move on with the game. Shahzad Ramli, meanwhile, moved on to 13 of just 6. Oh, he goes down the track once again. Oh, that's 1 bounce. Another boundary here. Well, Shahzad Ramli is showing us that he can do it with the bat as well.
Not a bad delivery. The bottom hand coming in on that shot. Then a couple of bounces. No chance for the fielder at long on. Shahzad Ramli, 17 of 7. Oh, this has gone up in the air. Is it got the distance? No, it has not. fielder getting under it. A very good cameo comes to an end from Shahadat Ramli. 17 of 8.
Well, it was a half tracker. Well, Shahadat Ramli could have played it anywhere, but he chose the only fielder on the onside. In fact, the second fielder on the onside, deep mid wicket. And Shai Harsha, one of the safest pair of hands, and has anticipated. I think it will be Sharvin Muniandi who will walk in now for Malaysia.